Oh, Peach. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, that's right. You used to work there. Hello, everyone. I'm just giving some people a little bit more time to come on. Great to see you guys. Looks like my text, like my messages are working. I'm finding you. I'm finding you. To remind you to come to meditation. So important. So, so important. So I'll give people one more minute to jump on, and then we're going to start our guided meditation, bringing you into homeostasis, bringing you into balance, bringing you into light. Let me close. I'm going to just close a door. If you know, I'm speaking at a conference today, but I'm just going to go close the door. Be back 1 second. All right. Ah, that's nice. So find your seats, find your put your back against something, maybe your chair. If you're sitting on the floor, just get comfortable, get wherever you are, and begin to just take notice of your body, take notice of your feet, of your ankles, of your knees, of your thighs, of your root chakra, your sacral, your stomach, and take notice of your chest and your heart and your shoulders. Take notice of your arms and your fingers and your wrist and your throat, your shoulders, your mouth, your eye socket, and your forehead. Relax your forehead. So sometimes when we worry, we get that little worry line because we furrow our brow like this, and we want to unfurl our brow, right? We don't want to get those worry lines. And there's this great saying that if you worry, why pray? If you pray, why worry? So I encourage you to not worry, no matter what is happening right now. Doesn't matter. Do not worry. Everything will be fine. And allow your forehead to relax, and then bring that healing light all the way to the top of your head and let it shine out from the top of your head. Again, if you worry, why pray? If you pray, why worry? It's a beautiful saying. And once you've done the body scan, just observe anywhere in your body where you're feeling where you need some extra breath and extra light. Just observe that place in your body. Take a big breath in and a calming breath out. So good that you guys are taking this time for yourself. And just notice anything that's coming up in your mind right now. Just notice any feelings or thoughts that you're having. Meditation doesn't mean that your mind is quiet. It just means that you're observing the mind. So you're observing where it's going, what direction. Imagine your mind is like a maze, and the thoughts go in one direction, they go in another direction. They might jump around, they might come, they might go. It doesn't matter. Your mind is a maze that's moving. And the meditation allows you to observe the maze from the distance. So you can observe, oh, there's the pattern that I keep doing. I keep going back to that same thought or that same worry, right? So just observe that. We're going to take a few minutes to just begin to observe the pattern of our mind, the maze of our mind. Observe the patterns, because the more that we observe the patterns, the more that we'll be able to switch the narrative, to change the story. How do we switch the narrative? So just begin to observe those patterns in the mind. And I want you to see that. I want you to see that maze. I want you to see that maze of your mind. Just find the ways that your mind is going into different places. As I mentioned before, we can change the narrative. So if you find yourself giving yourself a negative talk or negative energy, I want you to flip the switch on that. And I want you to only give yourself the advice or give yourself the talk that you would give your best friend who's having their worst day. Why would you talk to yourself negatively if you can fill yourself up with positive energy? So talk to yourself the same way that you would talk to your best friend on their worst day. You need to be your own advocate. You need to be your own cheerleader. You need to be your own best friend. So if you're having thoughts of I can't or I won't or I they're not going to like me or I don't look good when that's not helpful. This is your time to flip that switch. So when you look in the mirror or when you take meditation and the darkness starts to come like the big black vortex hole that you can fall into of negative self-doubt and fear, you can walk out of that and you can give yourself the love that you need to fill your cup, that you are fantastic. You are amazing. You have energy. You have purpose. You have soul purpose. And that's what we're going to focus on in this meditation. We're going to focus on soul purpose. What is the purpose of your soul? What sets your soul on fire? So let's take a little moment to meditate. And what's the first thing that pops into your head when you think about what sets your soul on fire? So hopefully you put in your mind's eye what sets your soul on fire. For me, it's connecting with people, it's helping people essentially connect deeper with spirituality, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. So something like this sets my soul on fire. I love doing it. Today I'm at a conference, I'm speaking at a conference, I'm meeting lots of people. That is exciting to me. I love meeting people and getting to know people's stories. So what is it for you, and how can you do more of that in your life? If gardening is your passion and sets your soul on fire, how can you do more gardening? If writing, if you know, exercising, if travel, right? Travel is a big one for people. That definitely sets their soul on fire. What is it that sets your soul on fire? How can you do more of it? How can you cultivate that more in your life? Because you want to do the things that you enjoy. You don't want to get stagnant and be in a box and do the same thing over and over again. You want to do your heart's desire, because stagnation leads to complacency, and complacency leads to despondency. And that's not a place where we want to go. So think about how you can get your soul on fire, and remember that, and even if you have to create a little vision board and put what set your soul on fire in on your vision board, so you can remember it every day. What you can remember every day. If you're looking to meet that partner of your dreams, put that what you want in that partner. Write it out. Say, I want him to have, to be tall. I want him to have, be very specific with what you desire from the universe, and the universe will answer back to you and give you what you need. So continue. And what does that feel like when your soul is on fire? What does it feel like to do the things that you are excited about, right? What does it feel like? I want you to feel that feeling. And I want you to bring yourself back to a place when you were younger, that you had that experience, that you were doing something that set your soul on fire when you were a little bit younger as well. For me, that was travel. That just blew my whole world open. When I went to India, when I went to London, it just expanded my whole world. So what was it that spoke to you when you were younger as well? And I want you to see yourself doing the thing that sets your soul on fire. See yourself in your mind's eye, because we're taking a little trip. That's what meditation can be. You can take a trip without going anywhere, because your mind is so powerful. See yourself in your mind doing the thing that you love. And after you see yourself in your mind's eye doing the things that sets your soul on fire, I want you to think of one word that you can bring into your day today that'll help you get closer to your goal of what sets your soul on fire. So, what is one word that you can bring into your day to allow you to begin to manifest that? So, for example, if it's gardening, maybe the word is being outside, or just outside, being outside. Or if it's travel, it might mean savings, right? You need to maybe save some money in order to travel. Work it out with your company to get some vacation time. So vacation. So just think of the word that can help you get there. And see your whole body filled with beautiful light, energy, as that light comes from the top of your head to your eyes, to your third eye, right in between your eyebrows, to your nose, relaxing your nose, your mouth, your jaw, your throat, your shoulders. Relax your shoulders, your torso, relax your torso, and your stomach area, your arms, your wrists, your fingers, your hands, your pelvis, and your root, your sacral, base of your spine, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, toes, whole body aligned, whole body in light, whole body inspired with energy. And so what I want you to do now is open your eyes, and I want you to type in the box, the chat box, just what sets your soul on fire. I'd love to know, because when you put it out there to the universe, you're more likely to do it, right? You're more likely to make it happen. So claiming it, and then that's your ticket to leave. So once you say it, then you can leave. I also recommend you just have a sheet of paper on your desk or whatever, and just write it out and put it on your desk. So you can remind yourself, because we forget, right? We get lost in the, we get lost in the routine, right? Or the expectations. And so what I want you to do is to write it down here in the chat and on a piece of paper, put that on your desk, put it somewhere where you can see it. Be reminded often, have the words of inspiration. Okay, so please put it in the chat, everyone, and then you can leave. Thank you, Carolina. Great. Just a reminder to put what sets your soul on fire in the chat. That would be great. You can either make it private or public, it's up to you. But after that, you're welcome to go. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much, Julie. I love that. Travel, being out in the water, swimming, boating, sailing, just sitting on a beach, just being connected with nature. I just want to say something. I love how, like, no one's saying, like, I want to drive a Ferrari. It's like when your soul is involved, it's like, it's so much more spiritual. It's like making others happy. It's being grateful and respectful to the world around you. It's like, it just shows like money cannot buy the things that sets your soul on fire, right? I mean, once you get your basic needs met, it's so much more, it's so much deeper than that. It's so much deeper. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. David, good
So
to
how many
Oh.
babies are there in a
Hi, David. Good to see you. Thank you. Vision, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, David, thanks again for connecting with me, and hopefully we'll connect again soon. Fabulous. Great to see you.